This is one of the simplest programs that can be written in C++, and it contains the fundamental components that every C++ program has. Now we will analyze each line of the program. On line 1, the two forward slashes indicate that a comment follows. The programmer can describe what is being accomplished in various parts of the program. On line 3, the hash sign indicates a directive for the preprocessor. In this case, the directive, include IOStream, tells the preprocessor to include the IOStream standard file. The file, IOStream, includes declarations of the basic standard input-output library in C++. On line 5, all elements of the standard C++ library are declared within what is called the namespace with the name std. In order to access its functionality, we declare with this expression that we will be using these entities. On line 7, in main, corresponds to the beginning of the definition of the main function. All C++ programs have a main function. This is where all C++ programs start their execution. The code to be executed is contained within the curly brackets. On line 9, cout is the name of the standard output stream in C++. Cout is declared in the IOStream standard file within the std namespace that was declared earlier. In this program, hello world is output followed by the end of line's character. On line 10, the return 0 statement causes the main function to finish. A return code of 0 for the main function generally indicates the program completed as expected without any errors during its execution. Blank lines in this program do not perform any function other than to provide readability to the programmer. Here we see the output for this program. In C++, the separation between statements is specified with an ending semicolon at the end of each one. We can write many statements per line or write a single statement that takes many code lines. In this example, the output has been split between two lines on two separate statements. Here we see the output for this program. Programs that simply print hello world are not very useful. In order to write programs that perform useful tasks that really save us work, we need to introduce the concept of variable. When programming, we store the variables in our computer's memory, but the computer has to know what kind of data we want to store in them. For example, a char data type is generally 1 byte, whereas short, int, and long data types generally take 4 bytes of memory. Here's an example of variables used within the C++ program. The integer data type is used. Here we see the output for this program. A string is a variable that can store non-numerical values longer than one single character. Strings can perform all the basic operations that fundamental data types can, like being declared without an initial value and being assigned values during execution. Here we see the output for this program. You can define your own names for constants that you use very often without having to resort to memory-consuming variables, simply by using the define preprocessor directive. In this example, we have defined the constant pi. Here we see the output for this program. Now that we have covered variables and constants, we can begin to operate with them by using an assignment operator. Here we see the output for this program. This concludes part 1 of the introduction to C++. Please subscribe to this channel to receive updates when more videos are added. Thank you and have a great day.